guys. I didn't see you there. I was just hitting the sauce. I get it. Welcome to the Daily Alison. Today is Monday, the July 20th. It's July 20th. Monday, July 20th. Perhaps you're like, Allison, you already did hitting the bottle one. And that is true, but this is hitting the sauce, which is totally different. And I was choosing between soy sauce and applesauce to indicate sauce, because there's no marinara sauce around this house. What kind of operation are they running? They're not getting my money for prop masters because they are falling down on the job. So what's up, you guys? I guess it's, okay, I must confess that I have not been as daily as the word daily would suggest, but that is all going to change. My California trip is winding down, you guys, which is sad for many of you. I think for me it's probably good. I think I've been here a little bit too long, but I didn't know how to cap off the grand finale, this is actually the penultimate video because I am here tomorrow as well, but I thought of shooting myself out of a cannon. But then it turned out that not only do my parents not have marinara sauce, they don't have a cannon. So I think I'll just answer your questions. But I did want to say that please take in this vision of beauty, because before long I'll be back to wearing things that aren't t-shirts turned in and out, and I will probably wear earrings as well. Other than that, and these green cabinets won't be behind me. Other than that, it'll just probably be the same. Fewer palm trees. Okay, let's go to the questions. Why don't we? I think we should. It's exciting. Okay, let me just see here. Now, Victoria Ann says, what is it like to be totally awesome every day? Excellent question, Victoria Ann. I have to admit, some days I don't feel awesome. Some days I wake up and I'm like, the world thinks I'm awesome. I don't feel awesome. What to do? You know? And it's tough because there's an expectation of awesomeness on me. And yet, what if I can't rise to the challenge? What if I can't meet that awesome expectation head on with awesomeness? What if I'm just, what's like one thing that's what's slightly less than awesome? What if I'm super? Or, you know, like for some people to be great would be enough. Or for some, you know, they'd be content with spectacular. Or like, you know, for some even just above average would be their awesome. But for me, pure awesomeness is my awesome. And it's hard to achieve, but just got to be the most awesome I can every day. And then she had a follow-up question. Can I come work for you? If only I had some kind of situation where I was in a position to hire people, then believe me, the idea that you want to know what it's like being awesome every day would be something you should put at the top of your resume. Okay then. Let's see what else. Oh, Cow in My Undies, that just sounds painful, says, what's that dripping into your bunt hole? Well, see, I made a bundt cake for my friend Yami's homecoming party. Homecoming party, what the hell am I saying? Housewarming party. And I posted pictures, and what was dripping into the bunt hole was the glaze. It was a cinnamon glaze with chopped pecans on it. Or pecans. Do I say pecans or pecans? It's weird being from California and then moving to New York and then coming back to California, whereas my dad is from New York. So like I say horrible, but my dad says horrible. I say whore, my dad says har. I say wait in line. My dad also says wait in line, but people in New York say wait online. And I say pecan, and my dad and New Yorkers say pecan, I think. But I remember one time that I almost said horrible, and I was like, that's not me. Or like orange. I say orange. New Yorkers or my dad say orange. I say crayon. They say crayon. I say mayonnaise. People in the world, not me, say mayonnaise. And then my sister, okay, I say measure, but my sister says measure. And I think it might be the influence of her no good friends. Because I remember the first time she said it, I pulled her aside and I said, oh, no, we say measure. But she's clinging fast to this measure thing. It's like she's She's like her own person or something. All right. Megantron0259 says, why is AT&T being so difficult? Why? Sorry, Megatron0259. Megatron, I'm sorry, you're a dude. You're not a Megan. I don't know. I don't have AT&T. Sometimes I wish I did, because then I could have an iPhone, and people with iPhones seem to love them. But no, I have Verizon. Maybe they are resting on their laurels or something. Okay. Coog97 says, I have 4 questions. 1, paper or plastic? I prefer paper. 2, boxers or briefs? I typically wear boxers. 3, fried or grilled? Honestly, because I'm always trying to avoid being a fat ass, I usually choose steamed. But of fried or grilled, I'd say grilled. It's not like I don't like fried food. It's like I can't really allow that to happen in my vicinity, you know. Lubricated or not? What are we talking about? Okay then. Marcus Stewart? One of those? Says, which of the 404 guys would you marry, boff, kill? That is such a good question. I can't answer it. All of them is my answer. I wouldn't kill any of them. I like all those guys the same. Majoricious. You guys need to send me the phonetic pronunciations of your names, please. It says, what's your favorite pastime? That's a good question. I am going to go on a tangent for a second. On Facebook, I say that my hobbies are swimming, horseback riding, gymnastics, and not pushing it too far. And so people occasionally contact me to talk about horseback riding, or like the ads on the side will be horseback riding. Here's the thing. It's a joke. Excuse me. What's going on inside of me here? I am referring to a tampon box. Excuse me for being crass, but you know, that's what they say about tampons, is that you can still do all those things, and plus you can't push it too far. I think that no one gets that joke, but it amuses me to think that people think that I do gymnastics. I mean, I'll tumble, sure, but I don't do anything on the balance beam. Okay. Let's check the time, because, whoa, I am long-winded. Let's see if we got a couple more. Okay. Girl Drink Drunk says, what kind of shampoo do you use? Your hair always looks great. Did I already answer this? When I had the Brazilian straightened hair, I had to use sulfate-free shampoos. So there was one by ABBA called Pure Color or Protect Moisture or something, which I liked. But now that I have been Japanese straightened again, I've returned to Japan on my head, I'm so happy because I can go back to using my crappy shampoos. I like herbal essences, and I also like Garnier Fructis. Yeah, and let's see. Brett Jones says, Brett H. Jones, what type of medicine did your father practice? Well, he's retired, but he was a general practice physician. They are a dying breed, you know. Genome says, can I have your sunglasses? No. Mr. Jefferson says, I noticed that your dad hams it up with the camera, but your mom is very demure. How has this influenced your personality career? That is such a good question, and I don't have time to answer it fully, nor do I even know the answer fully. Clearly, I'm more like my dad. Hammy. But I do have to say that I'm very happy that my mom is even willing to be on camera, because I expected that she would be way too shy. But no, she's getting in on it. Before long, she'll be tap dancing, even though she doesn't tap dance. Okay, you guys, we're out of time. I hope that your desire to have your questions answered has been sated. Please tune in tomorrow when I shoot myself out of a cannon. I love you. I'm sorry that I have been slightly less than daily, but that will all change soon. Bye, you guys. Be good to each other. Talk to you later.